talk to him. I'm doing this now, I'll talk to him later, so.
Good morning, happy Tuesday. I just got me some coffee at Dutch Brothers. A cute little pink straw. Got Mom and I in the Corvette. We're gonna go to lunch.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go pick up my keys to my office.
Yep.
And
lovely mask.
have a good day. Look at us, so sparkly. To all you guys that wanna comment on my mask choices. Okay, so my butt is almost to the roof. Such a pretty car, Mama's.
And it doesn't really go beep beep, it just does a splashing thing.
Huh. Dad just got the keys with my mama. So, do you want to head over there and look at it with me?
Yeah.
And go do a tour? I'm gonna head over to the new location. I have to put the address in my phone, so I gotta get off so I can navigate the mother. Hello. We're here. Gotta go potty, but there's no toilet paper in the bathroom.
Did you tell him that?
We're gonna tell him that.
No.
So, we're here. We're here. Mom's gonna be a YouTube recorder. Hold that, Mommy.
How do I do it?
Actually, hold on. You can.
Is it starting?
Yeah, you can hold the back of the.
Oh, my
little
finger's
thing.
in the way.
Put your finger on the. Yep. But don't put your pinky in your pinkies. Okay, and then watch me open it, Mama.
Okay, here we go.
It
Yay.
works. Does it swing out?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's go in. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Do we have lights?
Oh,
Oh gosh. Yeah, do you like this? Yeesh, good. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. Have you been doing that while girls are at gymnastics? Oh my
I
gosh.
got to find the lights. Where were they?
I don't think they have lights.
Switch the power off because look at So excited! Oh, it actually smells kind of cool. I know, I gotta use it. Gotta use that bathroom, man. This is gonna be the kids' corner.
Oh my gosh, there's so much room in here.
I know. This is the kids' corner. Can I show it to you?
Well, I think you told me when we looked in there.
Yeah, so Jeff did the other day. It's not even attached to the wall. Look at that.
That's nice. That makes it easy for him.
Yeah, so we're gonna move that. We're gonna put a TV up here for the kids. And then probably something similar.
You could probably put that like here.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them more privacy.
Give them a little bit of room.
And then they have it covered to put all their games and stuff in, or their bookworks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what it looks like on the backside, I don't know. You may have to.
I was thinking like something right there too. Oh, David.
He's gonna be moving.
Oh,
David.
did he just message you?
Yeah, he says. That would love.
It's gonna. This is going to be my YouTube studio. I picked out this cute room because I didn't know what to do with it because it's very awkwardly shaped.
I don't think he knew we were gonna do this today. There you are. Hello.
So I have good lighting because lighting's gonna come through these, and then with the little arches, it'd be so cute. I think there's gonna end up being a partition right here. So even if I use this little video to film, and then this little backdrop, it's so fucking cute. I'm so excited, you guys. And my little kitchen, it's just big enough. Like it's perfect. And we're gonna get a fridge. So there's no lighting in here. Let me turn the flash on. All right, I couldn't zoom out, but this is what we're gonna end up painting. Is this blue, and then I have to redo the bathrooms, you guys. Yes, I have to redo these vanities. Look at how short this sink is. That's my crotch right there. You can barely see, but like it is like a chair. Those are really, really short vanities for my kids, probably. That would work. Let's see. Okay. So these are the 3 fitting rooms, and we're gonna change out the color of the walls. And storage in here is what this is end up gonna be, storage. These as well, they're like super ugly, but they're not attached to the wall. So we can move those out if we need. And storage, more storage. Storage, and another bathroom which has like the same type of vanity that I have to figure out how to get it out of here because it is ugly. And I'll probably keep this flooring in here, but we're gonna redo all the flooring, which is a lot of flooring in this space. My mom went outside. She also leases her house to a tenant, and they just gave their 30-day notice. He's been there for like 4 years. So anyway, she's all doesn't know what to do with her house right now. She should sell it or rent it some more, but she's at the age where, you know, just sell it. Yeah, so kind of cool. I'm so excited. Blinds, these are disgustingly brown blinds. I actually love the idea of blinds, but not the color. So to figure out something.
I doubt that we may have to replace the flooring also. I don't know, I'll have to talk to her about it, but I'm not gonna talk to her now. If I'm doing this now, I'll have to talk to her later, so.
Okay, we're leaving the location. Now time to go plan flooring and furniture and measure and all the fun stuff. And then Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Yay! All right. Oh my God, so there was just some bum walking across the street, and he was not in the crosswalk. The crosswalk was like 30 feet. It was in front of me, and he was like walking. And so I honked. I almost hit him because he crossed in front of another car, and when the car turned, like, I had to slam on my brakes. And honestly, it's considered jaywalking in the state of Nevada, and I would not have been at fault. So I honked, and of course, being in an unfortunate situation, he started yelling and cussing at me, and telling me I should get my driver's license taken away. And I'm like, honey, you don't even have a car, so like, how would you know what the rules are? And he said that he is a legal pedestrian crossing a street. And I'm like, there's crosswalks for a reason. Please use them. Use the crosswalks, okay? Because if you get hit, you're the one that's gonna die, not me. So I don't know how to communicate that. Anyway, get that out of the way. I picked up my keys. I'm so excited. So you guys saw that. I, filmed it all. So I want to do a little bit of a business talk. I have like a shadow on my chin from my rearview mirror. I'm in line to pick up my baby girl from school. So when I went, how this went down is because I used my friend as a realtor, kind of like a third party. She was like a middleman, and it was, wasn't annoying. It was just, I guess on my side, it was a little frustrating. I need some Carmex because it's a little frustrating because once I'm told I can have something, I want it today, like right now. So she told me as soon as I had the check ready and my proof of insurance available, that I would literally hand it to them and they would hand me the keys, like we would just trade. Which in most cases they want to make sure your policy number and your insurance and like your check balances and like all of that. But they were easygoing and they said they would trade. So that was Friday. So of course she tells me that, and I'm like, okay, so let's go now, right? Let's go. She couldn't with me. And the address she gave me, she's like, okay, we'll go to this address and drop off your check. I put it into my GPS and it was a home address. So it's my landlord's home address. And so I get there and I'm like, where do I drop off a check? It's a house. Like, where do I knock on the door? Like, this is weird. So I left and I called Tiffany and I'm like, dude, like, this isn't right. Like, does she have an office? Like, where am I supposed to meet this lady? Ends up being Saturday, Sunday. They don't work on the weekend. So I was a little frustrated by that. But I do have to know, like, take my time and just kind of like get through it. So Sunday night, last night, I had messaged her and was like, I'm super excited for tomorrow, but I want to like bug her. I just wish I had some more information, like contact information. In my contract, there was no phone number. There was no email address. It was just this lady's home address, which is my landlord. So I feel the need to contact Tiffany to get this information because like I feel helpless. Like I don't know what to do. And I hate relying on other people. I hate relying on other people, especially when you know it's kind of like doing the dishes. Like don't even complain, like just do them. If you want it done the right way, do it yourself, basically. So I was a little frustrated in if that makes sense. Which happens. So luckily it's a 5-year lease, so I don't have to do it again for 5 more years. But on the plus side, when I met up with the guy, the realtor, so she ended up, yes, giving me an email address. I emailed him. This is something else, you guys, when you do a contract, you really got to like make sure they're on top of it. And that's why I have Tiffany do a lot of it for me. She reads it over, and even though I read it over, sometimes I don't know the terminology, what I'm reading. So she reads it over and actually makes sure what is in the contract is in the contract. And I asked for 2 months rent free, which is December and January, so I wouldn't be paying rent until February. And today when I emailed him, he said, yes, come with a check of security deposit and first month's rent. And I said, no, I was told that first month's rent's not till February, so I'm just paying a security deposit. Is that correct? And he came back like, no, we usually do first month's rent and security deposit. And I said, I mean, I'm capable of doing that, but like I'm confused because first month's rent isn't till February. So if I'm paying February and security deposit, I'm really caught up until 1st of March then, right? And of course he's like, I don't know. And it wasn't as professional as I would have expected it to be. So he's like, let's just do security. That'll work. And I'm like, that'll work. Okay. So we just did security deposit, met up with him. And then same with the insurance policy. My insurance policy, I guess they give you a certificate of like, proof of insurance. And I just found my insurance policy and like printed 11 pages and I didn't know. So I just like gave him the first page because it had the policy number on it. So that part was a little confusing. So he said that somewhere in there I have a certificate of proof. So I have to go back. Luckily he gave me the keys anyway. So that was a score on my part. But, yeah, so I got the keys and I have to go back and email him this certificate. I also have to change your address. If you're not even switching units and you're just renting, you obviously would put the address on your insurance when you get insurance. And now that I've become an LLC, the nice thing about being an S Corp is the fact that my assets are just my business, where before as a sole proprietor, all my assets is my car, my home, my husband's, all of that. And that's one reason why we switched over to an LLC is because if somebody were to sue me or something were to happen in my business, I have a tickle. If something were to happen in my business, they only sue me for the assets in the business, not my livelihood assets, if that makes sense. There might be another term for that. So yeah, anyway, so you don't know squat about any of that. I know some information, but I honestly don't retain it because I make, the final decisions, but when he explains it to me, I'm not like actually understanding it. So that's why you want to get yourself an accountant. My accountant is amazing. He works for his family, so it's a family. It's called Hartman something Professional Services, and it's a family. Like his mom does payroll, his brother does this, his dad, like they're all a business within within the business. So he does taxes, there's payroll, I forget what else they do in there that includes the professional services, but workman's comp, yeah, a bunch of stuff. So find yourself a good accountant, CPA, something along those lines that can point you in the right direction. A lot of times, I know when I was starting out, if I didn't make enough money, which I wasn't in the first couple of years, and I tried to get a CPA, they kind of laughed at me, which sucked because I really wanted to take that off my plate because I'm not good at it. And I totally feel like if you're not good at something, delegate it. But there's also a point in your business that you have to at least know how it works, how it runs, so you can make those ownership decisions. So I have to know some of the taxes, I have to know some of the accounting, payroll, I have to know some of it in case something goes wrong, or like my employees have a question or something's not right, I can at least know where it went wrong. But I don't actually have to do the filings. I just run the reports and send them off, and then they actually do the rest. But you do have to, and I mean, I can't say it's the shittiest part of owning a business, but it is one of the things that I don't like. But honestly, you just feel a little bit more powerful and you feel a little bit smarter once you know those things. And you have that under your belt. So if you were to just like hand off your payroll, everything, taxes, and you didn't know what was happening, that's when companies, you know, end up going under, or somebody, you know, stealing money somewhere. You're making enough, and you honestly make so much that you're still getting paid yourself, so you don't notice the small pieces missing. So you don't want that happening. So you got to still be on top of it. You still got to know what's happening in your business. But when I was smaller, not making enough, although I wanted to delegate that to somebody else, I couldn't afford an accountant. I couldn't afford my business. Like some months, summertime, I make thousands of dollars a month, and then the wintertime, it's hundreds. And it's not an even amount across the board. So they kind of look at you like, meh, like, I don't think you can afford me, you know? So they're like, you should probably just learn until you can afford me. And I'm also switching my insurance over from Liberty Mutual to a local company here that does local retail companies in the state of Nevada, which I think is awesome. It's one-on-one, more personal, and then I think their rates are going to be a little bit lower, so also look into that. You can also look into your home insurance. I don't think that works if you're an LLC though. I think it only works if you're a sole proprietor or home-based business, that you can get insurance under your house. I know the lighting's weird, but thanks for joining me today, picking up my baby girl. Hi, beautiful. I know, honey.
Why were you so late?
I'll tell you once you get in, but I'm here. This outfit was today pajama day at school, huh?
You're also wearing your pajamas or your work.
No, you're not now. Do you approve then?
Maybe.
What do you approve of and what don't you approve of? All right, so what do you guys think of the kids' corner in the new place?
I can't see anything! No, seriously. Mom,
So mommy got the keys today to her new office. Whoop whoop. Look at it. This is just like a walkover. Oh, it's so dark. Hold on. There's no power. Let me focus.
Mom.
Hold on, sis. We gotta focus, but yeah. Oh, I see what's happening here.
Look at Sissy. She's up higher than me.
What is she doing? Sage Candle! That's not what those windows are for.
Ready, set, go!
And we have no power. It is Tuesday and I just had my flooring quote. So I have to contact 2 other guys to get flooring quotes because look at my makeup transition. Like, who the fuck? I did it in the car, you guys. It's like super orange, gross. Oh my gosh, that's what I do when I get in a car and do my makeup. Look at that, it's so orange, gross. Okay, this is the flooring I picked out from Lowe's. I'm still gonna go do a little bit more floor shopping, but it's this gray color. Do you know how this is gonna change the look inside of this place? It's gonna look fantastic. I didn't take in account the fact that we have to redo all the baseboards. So there's that price involved. These baseboards are super cheap anyway, but they're real wood, we found out, because they had to go around the curve in this wall, which composite will do that, but we looked and there's like a crack down here. Where's the crack? Can't see it. There's a crack. You see the crack? There's a crack in the wall. We live in the driest state of the US, and so I guess it dried out and cracked right there. So they're gonna replace that, but this curved wall is like my absolute favorite part of this whole entire building. We're gonna redo the flooring in the kitchen here so it transitions very nicely. I'm gonna paint the cabinets white. They're so cheap. I'm gonna keep probably the laminate because there's nothing wrong with it. It looks really good, but it's just outdated for sure. But there's no huge dents or scratches or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep that. And that's more of like, I'm here for 5 years. So that's something I could fix down the road if I want to. But to move in, we're just gonna do the floors, and then we're gonna keep the flooring in the bathroom. We're just gonna keep it, it's like a laminate sheet. And same thing, it's in good condition. There's no huge scrapes or gouges. So we're gonna keep it. And then we're gonna paint in the fitting room this dark blue. We're going to change it out, and I'm gonna do a gray on the bottom half to match the gray flooring. And then we're gonna keep this baby blue because this I'm not painting. I absolutely love painting, but this time I am not. I love it actually, and they had sprayed it, so you can tell that they sprayed it because this is painted as well. They came in here and spray paint, whatever it's called, not spray painted, but painted with a spray gun. So there's no way I'm gonna do that by hand, and I'm not gonna pay somebody to redo it. I like the blue, and once this flooring is in here, I feel like it's just gonna look really pretty, really pretty. And blue is kind of our color. Teal is more of our color. But let's see, I need a little stick for my hand. And then these really cute rock pieces in here, I think are very unique. I don't know what the heck they are, but I mean, they look really freaking cool. I think they would be cool painted white, but I feel bad ruining something like that with white paint just for my aesthetic pleasing, even though it's my unit. But like, once you paint that rock, you would probably never get it back to this original color of the natural stone. So I'm not gonna paint it. We gotta clean the sticker off the window. There's just a bunch of stuff to do. Kids area, so excited about that because the last few places I have not had an area for my kids, and I really just want an area where they can like feel like, you know, not daunting going to mommy's work. And then my nail station, I don't do many clients anymore since COVID. I got rid of all my nail clients, but I still do my mom's nails. I still make artificial tips, so I sell the pre-made nail tips to competitors that compete, and they glue them on and then they can just take them off, so they don't have that responsibility to get them filled every 2 weeks, plus it's a lot cheaper. So anyway, this is gonna be my nail desk. It has tons of storage over here, which I'm sure you guys have all seen, tons of storage in here. And then this is gonna be my new YouTube studio. So I have finally decided what each room is going to be, and that's gonna be my YouTube studio. I love it because of the arches. I love the arches. And then I love the natural lighting in it. And it has so many outlets. It has so many power outlets along here, which is crazy because these walls, this one and this one, have no outlets at all. And then the fitting rooms, every fitting room has an outlet. I was like, why? Like this wall, there's no outlets on this whole entire wall. There's a few dents in there. It's an old building, so you know, that's why I got it for a good price. But then I add my touch to it, and we're gonna make it pretty, and I'm so excited to make swimwear, custom swimwear for you all in my new office space. I need power, I gotta do that today, transfer power, heating, internet, and get all that set up. So I have work to do. Thanks for joining me, and until next time. Oh, I have a try-on coming, so stay tuned for that.